Cameron Kirsten was a brief but memorable character on The Young and the Restless, appearing from November 2003 to August 2004. Played by Linden Ashby, who is married to Susan Walters, ex-Diane in real life, Cameron made a surprising comeback in May 2023, only to meet a violent end in June. Yet, in a twist, he returned once more in August 2024, keeping fans on the edge of their seats. Here's a detailed look at this complex villain's journey and his impact on the residents of Genoa City. Cameron Kirsten first arrived in Genoa City to conduct business with Newman Enterprises. However, his true motive was to torment Sharon Newman. The history between Sharon and Cameron was dark. They had met in Denver the previous year, where they had a brief abusive affair. Fearing her husband, Nick Newman, would find out, Sharon agreed to meet Cameron in a shady motel. When he became violent, she hit him with a champagne bottle, thinking she had killed him. She disposed of his body in a dumpster, but Cameron survived and returned to haunt her, pretending to be a ghost to drive her mad. Cameron's vendetta against Sharon was relentless. He manipulated events to make Sharon believe she had killed him. At one point, she found a body she thought was Cameron's, but it was Frank Barrett, the biological father of her daughter, Cassie, whom Cameron had murdered. Cameron then reappeared, acting as if nothing had happened, and offered Nick a job at his company, Kirsten Incorporated. Sharon, overwhelmed by guilt and fear, eventually confesses everything to Nick. Nick confronted Cameron, but Cameron and his lover, Grace Turner, continued to lie. When Sharon became the prime suspect in Frank's murder, Cameron offered to take her to a secluded island for safety. She agreed, but Nick secretly joined them on the flight. A dramatic confrontation ensued on the plane, culminating in a fight where Nick knocked Cameron out and threw him out of the plane with a parachute. They landed in a cornfield and dragged a severely injured Cameron to civilization, where he was arrested. In May 2023, Sharon received a mysterious bottle of champagne and letters from Colorado, hinting at Cameron's return. Cameron, now in Genoa City, started terrorizing Sharon again. He briefly interacted with Sally Spectra and Faith Newman, instilling fear. Disguising himself as a Newman guard, he poisoned Faith's cat and tried to provoke Nick into a violent confrontation. When that failed, he had someone else beat him up to frame Nick for assault. Cameron then kidnaps Faith and holds her captive. He showed up at Sharon's home, demanding she run away with him in exchange for Faith's freedom. Sharon refused, leading to a struggle when Nick arrived. Cameron escaped through a tunnel he had dug, but continued his terror campaign. Cameron lured Sharon to a sewer where he held Faith. When Sharon and Nick arrived, Cameron threatened Sharon with a knife. Chance Chancellor arrived and, in a tense standoff, Sharon managed to stab Cameron with a knife she had hidden. Although pronounced dead, the ordeal wasn't over, as Chance had to defuse explosives strapped to Faith. Just when Sharon thought she was free from Cameron's torment, he reappeared in August 2024 as a hallucination. This unsettling return brought the villain back into Sharon's life, leaving fans eagerly awaiting the next twist in this gripping storyline. So, Cameron Kirsten's storyline is one of the most intense and dramatic arcs on The Young and the Restless. His relentless pursuit of revenge against Sharon Newman brought numerous twists and turns, making him a character that fans won't soon forget. As his ghost continues to haunt Sharon, viewers are left wondering what new surprises lie ahead in Genoa City. Stay tuned to see how this thrilling saga unfolds.